It is 5:55. It took 60 years for the World War II Memorial to be built in Washington, D.C. Since then, honor flights across the country have helped thousands of veterans see the piece of American history.
Now, as World War II veterans dwindle in number, this weekend marks the last honor flight for them out of Northwest Arkansas. KNWA Today's Rebecca Jeffrey pulled double duty. She was on board with the veterans and has more in this exclusive report.
Arkansas veterans ready to board the final honor flight to Washington, D.C., a trip they've waited for their entire lives.
I just thought that since they didn't build the monument until 2005, it was something that these guys needed to see.
But before even making it out of the airport, the vets and their guardians met with a one-of-a-kind greeting.
Just the people themselves, how glad they were to see us. It just made my heart go flop, flop, flop.
A feeling that didn't stop for Jack Williams as he wandered around the World War II Memorial.
Memorials bring a lot of memories. Some of them good, some of them not so good.
I tell you, old memories with all my buddies again and everything.
Each star on this plaque represents 100 soldiers killed in World War II. The total, more than 400,000.
I went all the way through. I was lucky. Some of my buddies didn't make it.
At 94 years old, Williams will never forget December 7th, 1941, standing on a pier in Pearl Harbor, waiting to go to church.
I hear this airplane coming from behind me, and pretty soon I see this big red ball go by my eyes. And he dropped a torpedo, and I saw it hit the Arizona. I never got to church. Rescued several sailors from the Arizona as it was going down. They were jumping off the ship, but all of them couldn't make it. Over 2,400 went down with it.
A powerful memory, one of thousands that brought these men and women to this site, also paying respects at the Vietnam, Korean, and Air Force memorials. Flying back, it was time for mail call, receiving letters from family members and local students. And just when they thought it was time for taps, thousands of Northwest Arkansans came together, creating this reception the veterans earned, yet never received, nor expected.
I'm really proud that I served my country the way I did.
I know my son and I feel exceptionally honored being able to make this last trip on the honor flight. I couldn't ask for anything better. It was wonderful.
I'm Rebecca Jeffrey for KNWA Northwest Arkansas News.
Oh, so incredibly moving there. And of course, Rebecca does join us now. She went on that trip. And Rebecca, one thing we were talking about, a lot of people asking, why is this the last honor flight?
Well, actually, there were about a few more than 1,100 applicants, and all of them have either gone or been reached out to in some capacity. A lot of them, you know, it's 2 days away from their family if they're traveling to Northwest Arkansas. So sometimes that can just be really hard, you know. And the honest truth is that World War II veterans are dwindling in number because they're passing away. The men that I spoke to are in their 90s, and so it's the way that it goes. However, a lot of this is actually moving toward, or some honor flights are now moving toward bringing in Vietnam veterans, Korean War veterans, and so it's just going to be a matter of time to possibly see that move here to Northwest Arkansas.
Wonderful.
And it's an incredible, just an incredible program as well. You have these World War II veterans that, you know, for one reason or another, a lot of people have forgotten about over the years, and when they have a day like this, just to see the look on their faces, that's incredible.
And my favorite part is all of them talked about the reception. They had a homecoming to D.C., this huge homecoming at XNA. I've never seen that many people at XNA. And they said, you know, did you ever have a homecoming when you came back from the service? And they said, no. So this was their homecoming from the war, and you just saw so many people just, you know, getting emotional. Even now I'm getting the chills. You can't help it.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's the way it should be for sure.
Yeah, thanks for going, Rebecca.